Alright guys, Delzinski and welcome to another WWE DVD and Blu-ray review. But this time I'm back with a bit of a twist because I wanted to add more structure to these reviews, particularly the pay-per-view reviews, because I feel that sometimes I just ramble on and on and on and on and on, and that's not necessary. I just need to give you the facts and I just need to give you a format where you understand what actually happens during the event, and I give you possibly some reasons why you might be interested in each and every title. So that's what I've done. I've added some structure to this today, and this is the way we're going to do the pay-per-view reviews moving forward. So the way it's going to work is I've got almost a 3-point structure, and it works like this. First, I give you the full match listing of the pay-per-view, so you get a rundown of all the matches that are on the match card. Next, I give you my 3+ points, and my 3+ points are 3 reasons why you might want to pick up this event, why you might enjoy it, and why I enjoyed these events. And then lastly, the final point is the DVD or Blu-ray extras. Any special features, any bonuses I will cover so you guys know what extra you get within each of these titles. So that's the way it's going to work moving forward for the pay-per-view reviews. For documentaries it's going to be different, for compilation videos it's going to be different, but this is the basics for pay-per-view reviews. So here we go, because today we have got a pay-per-view and it is indeed Hell in a Cell 2014, in which I have the DVD to review. So the DVD price is £17.99. If you wanted to pick up the Blu-ray, that's £19.99. And the release date for this one, it's already out. It was released on the 19th of January. If you like the sound of the review, when you're done listening to me, you can head over to www.dvd.co.uk. I always say it, it's your best source for all WWE DVD and Blu-ray content. And I have left a link to their site in the description box below, so you can go and purchase this one after you're done listening to me. So let's crack on and let's give you that full match listing of Hell in a Cell 2014. So the first match on the card was a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship between Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro. The next match, wow, the stipulation for this was such a mouthful. You ready? Deep breath. Loser must be the winner's personal assistant for 30 days, and if the personal assistant does not comply, they must leave the WWE. This was a family affair between Brie Bella and Nikki Bella. The next match was the WWE Tag Team Championship match between the champions, that are Goldust and Stardust, going up against the Usos. Then we had the first Hell in a Cell match of 2 in the evening, and this was the match where the winner would get a shot at the Beast Incarnate, the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar, and this was between John Cena versus Randy Orton. Then we have a United States Championship match between Sheamus versus The Miz, and where The Miz goes, Mizdow follows. And then we had the Big Show versus Rusev. Moving on to a Divas Championship match, it was AJ Lee versus Paige, and that brings us nicely round to the main event of the evening, which was again the second match in a Hell in a Cell with Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. So that is the match card, and now I'm going to give you my 3-point breakdown. Yes, or my 3+ points. That's what I'm talking about. So the 3+ points. How's it going to work? Well, I'm just going to tell you 3 reasons why I think you should pick up this title and really why you might enjoy this title. So here we go. The first plus point, the first match of this card, Cesaro versus Ziggler, is absolutely brilliant. It's an awesome match to start the pay-per-view. It's for the IC title, for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's 2 out of 3 falls. Now, whether or not it gets to the third and final fall, that does not matter in this match because both participants put on a hell of a show. I'm a massive fan of Cesaro. I'm a massive fan of Ziggler. I always think these two deserve better from the WWE, but you could say as such that this was almost a show stealer because the crowd were chanting, "This is awesome." And this is the first match of the evening, and they fully warranted that chant. It was the powerhouse of Cesaro. He really does show his strength during this match. Some cracking spots. And Ziggler, never gives up. That attitude to just keep on going. And, it was a great mixture of styles, and they complemented each other perfectly. Very good match, and for me, probably one of the best reasons to pick up this title. Now, my next plus point, point number 2, is Orton versus Cena. You're probably going to be surprised by me saying this because I'm not exactly Cena's biggest fan, but when you think Orton Cena one more time, yes, you can think it's kind of boring, but it's not. It's not. In the Hell in a Cell, it certainly wasn't. Have to say, Randy Orton really does dominate this match, and it's a very different style for Orton versus Cena. Orton very controlling in the match, but it's not just any ordinary Hell in a Cell match. We've got a table in there. We've got steel stairs in there. We've got chairs in there. It's all kicking off inside the Hell in a Cell, and I think Orton and Cena did a very good job, and there was a lot on the line. There was a huge amount on the line in this match because the winner would then get a shot at the Beast, Brock Lesnar. So that's point number 2, Orton and Cena. Very good match indeed. And that brings me nicely on to the second Hell in a Cell, because my final point is the main event of the evening, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. Now, first of all, when this actual pay-per-view came out, there was confusion whether or not it'd be Orton and Cena in the main event, or it would be Rollins versus Ambrose. Well, WWE, for me, got it perfect, because it was about time they promoted the two youngsters in the WWE. It was about time they focused on the future, and they did this here at the Hell in a Cell by having Rollins versus Ambrose in the main event. And this is just like a car crash, but with all the good reasons. This is a roller coaster of a match. The match even starts off on top of the cell as opposed to inside it. And you know what that means. Flashbacks of Mick Foley. Someone is going off the top of a cell. And by God, they do. It's just, well, could you expect any less when Dean Ambrose is involved? It's insane. That just about sums it up. So there are my 3 plus points. The first match of the evening is a show stealer. Orton versus Cena doesn't disappoint. And Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, well, I think that anybody would be insane to criticize these two, because they are literally the future of the WWE. And it was the final culmination of the Shield having that, breaking point, falling to pieces, and these two absolutely hating each other since the Shield dispersed. And there's a few surprises in that main event as well, but I'll say no more. Now, last but not least, we're going to cover the DVD extras and what you get. So you get the Hell in a Cell kickoff show, and there's a couple of bits in there. You get Mizdow TV. Need I say much more? Mizdow TV. It's Mizdow and TV. It's gold. And you've got the Miz thrown in there just for the fun of it. On top of this, you've got Mark Henry versus Bo Dallas. So did Bo Dallas believe he could beat Mark Henry? You have to wait and see. And we've got some home video exclusives. You've got Goldust and Stardust. They cannot be divided. Well, I never said they could in the first place. And you've got The Miz and Damien Mizdow going through some vocal training. So comedy gold again, because everybody loves Mizdow. So all that's left to be said, guys, is if you're interested in this title, did you watch it when it first came out on pay-per-view? What did you think of the event? Do you agree with me in my 3 plus points? Cesaro, Ziggler, Orton, Cena, Rollins, Ambrose. What did you think of the title? And is this one that you're going to add to your collection? Or have you already ordered it and added it to your collection? Let me know via the comments box below. And as I said, there is a link to www.dvd.co.uk, so you can go over there and put in a purchase right now. All that's left to be said from me from another WWE DVD review is this is Delzinski, as always, signing out.